Let's look at some more evidence. Now, I've already brought out this other photo, the back photo. And remember that I said it's just simple hardcore sex, that she was getting whipped, right? Well, apparently, that's not even her, the Esme Bianco. That's not even her. Okay, look, and this is what happens, Esme. Hello, Esme Bianco. This is what happens when you're lying. People will go out of their fucking way to prove you're lying. Look, you see those birthmarks? This one on the right is from Esme, from your Instagram, Esme. So you think that people weren't going to go through all your fucking photos and find out why you're lying? Look right there. Look at the birthmarks. Are the birthmarks there? Dude, you're fucking lying. God, I can't even believe this. I can't believe this. You know, and this is another thing. Yesterday with that Amber Heard story about how she staged the TJ Maxx thing, people were telling me, why are you so surprised that she staged it? Because I can't believe that they're still doing, that they still, and number one, that these women did this. I can't believe that. Do you really think that you're going to be able to get away with something this huge and people aren't going to try and fucking drop your ass? Is that what you're telling me? Like, is that what really, and that's what I have a problem thinking, because I think it's ego. That's what I think it is. I think that all these women came into these situations and they were like, yeah, I don't even need evidence. I'm not going to need it. I'm not going to have to worry about it because they're just going to believe me. That, dude, I'm telling you, I know it. I know that's what they all thought. Like, how are you going to come with evidence like that? Because normally a normal person, someone that just watches the mainstream media, they really don't pay attention to certain things. They're not like, you know, all into this kind of shit. They'll see that photo of Esme Bianco's back and they'll be like, oh my God, do you see that? Oh, Marilyn Manson did that to her. Oh my God. And they'll believe it, dude. They'll believe it because someone's telling them to believe it. Or they'll believe some bullshit because it's on a documentary on fucking HBO. Like, they'll believe it. But then once you start digging, it becomes very clear about what's happening. So that's why for me, moving over to the next one, that's why for me, when I started digging, I started realizing, holy shit, there's so much stuff coming up. It's almost like a forest. You know, when you go out into a forest and then you like keep walking around, eventually you find berries. You know, I mean, of course, you do have to figure out which ones are poisonous, but eventually you find berries. Dude, in this forest of the Marilyn Manson trial, there is berries everywhere. And more people than Amber Heard, because so many people are Marilyn Manson fans. And so many people are pissed off. And Esme Bianco, you pissed a lot of people off. So let's just keep going. Now, this is from her Twitter, March 11, 2019. This photo was taken on my birthday many years ago. The night before, I had been locked in a bedroom alone and not slept. I was surviving on very little food and I was physically and mentally exhausted. I often wasn't allowed to sleep. And then next, where's the next part? Here it is. In this photo, my boyfriend is giving me a birthday present, and this is the most hilarious part. Despite the plastered on smile, I can see the emptiness and fear in my eyes. Okay. We went for dinner later, and he spent the whole evening berating me because he didn't want to go out. I was not okay. And I am not okay now. Oh, I was not okay then. And I am not okay now. Dude. And it's right here. It's right here. Where is it? It's right there. Look at the fucking photo. Look at the photo, dude. Look at it. Jesus. And it's just him showing her fucking present on her birthday. And all she did was like zoom in. She went like that. She zoomed in and then she put like some kind of filter to make it look all like, I don't know, what is that, like all grainy or not grainy, or I don't know. She did some kind of filter there, obviously. I mean, look, bro, he's showing her fucking present. See, and that's what happens when you're fucking lying. Look at that. And then look what she fucking, despite the plastered on smile, I can see the emptiness and fear in my eyes. Jeez, that is so fucking... And you know who believes that? I'm sorry, ladies. You know who believes that? Women do. Sorry. I'm sorry, ladies, that you're watching and you don't believe that. But you can say to yourself, yes, other women would believe that, because what are they doing? Pulling at the heartstrings. That's all they do. And that's all they did the whole fucking HBO documentary for Evan Rachel Wood. That's all they did. The whole documentary, all they did was pull at the heartstrings. They wanted people to get emotional. Oh, look at her. Look at me with my family. Look at my dad. Look at my kid. Bro, we're not here for that. God, it was such a failure, that fucking thing. And look at this. Look at her right next to him. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, she's afraid of him. Oh, he's dragging her. He's forcing her to be out with him. Oh, dude, they're just out. Like, it's so fucking dumb. It's so ridiculous. Now, we got some more. Moving on with the lightning round. Look at this bullshit from Evan Rachel Wood. 2 years into my abusive relationship, I resorted to self-harm. Now look at why she did. When my abuser would threaten or attack me, I cut my wrist as a way to disarm him. It only made the abuse stop temporarily. At this point, I was desperate to stop the abuse, and I was too terrified to leave. Oh. Okay, you were too terrified to leave, and you were desperate to stop the abuse. So then why the fuck are you lying, and why are you putting it on the wrong hand? What did you flip the photo around for? What did you flip the photo around? Because look at this other photo. Okay, you saw that other photo. Look at her hand. What hand is that? Okay, we're going to switch from that photo to this one. Now look, what hand is that? That's her left hand, right? You can see it in the Getty Images photo. Now we're going to go back to her tweet. So if you can see it, it's her head, and then it's her shoulder, right? And then she's got her hand like that. She's got her hand like that. So it looks like it's her right hand. Why'd you flip the photo for? Why couldn't you just put it the way it's supposed to be? It's little shit like that, little tiny things like that. What did you flip it for? What did you make it look like it's your right hand for? Oh, because you're right-handed, right? So instead of making it look like someone that actually self-harmed themselves, instead of making it look like that because she's right-handed so she can self-harm herself whenever the fuck she wants with her right hand, they flip the photo for the fucking photo shoot. So that way it looks like it's her right hand. What? And then, well, they just flipped it. They just flipped it. Why? For what reason? Because you're a fucking liar. That's why. Because you're a fucking liar. So let's break this down. When my I'm having a hard time watching. When my abuser would threaten to or attack me, I cut my wrists as a way to disarm him. It only made the abuse stop temporarily. Okay. Okay, so you're trying to tell me that Marilyn Manson was like abusing you, right? And then he would see you cut yourself, and you'd be like, look, I'm cutting myself, look. And he would see you and he'd be like, whoa, why are you cutting yourself? No, I'm going to stop for a little bit and I'm going to relax because I don't like that. If you're cutting yourself, that's kind of weird to me. You're trying to tell me your abuser that wanted to hurt you and wanted to abuse you would see you cutting yourself and would say to himself, no, I'm going to stop for a little bit. I'm going to stop temporarily. No, you know what? What is wrong with you, Evan? No, we're going to give you like 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to stop for like 5 minutes and that bleeding better stop. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, really? Is that what you expect people to believe? Yes. Yes, Andrew. That's exactly what she expects people to fucking believe. Dude, are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? And then at this point, I was desperate to stop the abuse and I was too terrified to leave. Dude. First of all, don't get heated. First of all, that's bullshit. I was too terrified to leave. Why? Do you have any idea how many resources there are for women that are afraid of the men that they're with? Do you have any idea? They could go to a safe house. They could go to a shelter. They could go and you're rich, dude. You could go and get an apartment that's under someone else's name or some bullshit and go into hiding. You fucking liar, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I was too terrified to leave. And then what are the toxic feminists going to say? Well, she was terrified to leave, so you can't say anything. Shut up. Shame. Shut the fuck up, Handmaid's Tale. Well, you have to let her. You have to just believe. Man, I ain't going to believe shit. I ain't going to believe a damn thing these women are saying. I'm sorry. That has nothing to do with, and being a woman has nothing to do with anything. None of that. If a man came out and did this shit, we'll sit here and say that motherfucker is lying. I'd have no problem doing that. But will a man, it's very fucking simple. Would a man ever do this? No. Never. Ever. Because this kind of shit takes the kind of balls that only a woman could have. And I'm not talking about literal testicles. I'm talking about the kind of ego in your mind that you think people will just believe you. And how many women on Twitter have been saying, well, you should just believe them. It doesn't matter. You should just believe them. Bro. So that's fine. Fine. We'll believe you. So then it's simple. Why did you flip the photo? Why did you flip the photo? Easy. Second question. Why did you pose? Why did you pose with your what? You couldn't just go like that and then someone would have taken a selfie of it. You couldn't just show people, but you had to I'm gonna pose. Vogue. Dude, you don't have to fucking pose, dude. It's small little things like that will bring down an entire belief system. It truly will, because people have already, I've been seeing everything, everywhere that I've been looking on all these things. You see the comments. Why did she turn the photo around? Why did she pose with it? Why did she wait so long? Why this? Why that? And these questions all make sense. But if you remember, what do they always say? Don't question. You can never question anything. Never. Well, that's why. That's the only reason they've gotten away with this shit for this fucking long. So here's some more. We already did that one, debunking that one. Now here's another one. Look, another one for Esme Bianco right here. Esme Bianco spanking and whipping a woman in a short fetish film called Buttocks, filmed in or around July 2010. Esme doing the same thing she is accusing Marilyn Manson of. It's right there. These chicks are into hardcore erotica, but then they're saying that Marilyn Manson abused them. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. What are you doing here? What do you think we're doing here? This ain't no goddamn Japanese game show. What do you think we're doing here? And then look, here's another one. Bro, these chicks are into some fucking hardcore shit. Esme Bianco advert for paddling and movie spanking clip. Look at that fucking hand. Look at that fucking hand. That thing looks like it's solid rubber. Imagine getting hit with that fucking thing. It looks like solid rubber. Not like some kind of silicone that flaps around. No. That looks like a fucking solid rubber hand. And you get hit with that thing, it's gonna hurt. And then look at her. She's literally she's got it wound all the way back up like that. She's all the way like that. And then she's gonna bring it down. Bah. Bro, come on. What are you doing here? What are you thinking? Come on. What is, see, and what? Do you think that you're gonna just be able to come out here and accuse someone and people aren't gonna go through your shit? Is that what you think? Yes, Andrew. That's exactly what they think.